Welcome to EvoFlow. In the last episode, we witnessed the extraordinary story of Devavrata, the son of King Shantanu and the river goddess Ganga, whose strength, wisdom, and valor made him the perfect heir to Hastinapur's throne. But Devavrata's destiny was far greater than anyone could have imagined. In today's episode, we explore how Devavrata became Bhishma, a tale of loyalty, sacrifice, and a woe so powerful that it changed the course of history. Hastinapur flourished under the leadership of King Shantanu and his crown prince Devavrata. The people admired Devavrata not just for his strength and mastery of warfare, but for his wisdom and compassion. He was a warrior, a scholar, and a son deeply devoted to his father. One day, fate led King Shantanu to the river bank once again. There, he encountered a beautiful woman named Satyavati, the daughter of Dasharaj, the leader of fishermen tribe. Satyavati's beauty and charm captivated Shantanu. The king felt his heart stir once again, as it had years ago when he first met Ganga. Shantanu approached Satyavati and said, "O lady, I am King Shantanu of Hastinapur. Your beauty has captivated my heart, and I cannot imagine a future without you. Will you marry me and become my queen?" Satyavati blushed and replied, "O king, it would be a honor to marry you, but I am bound by my father's will. You must seek his permission first. If he agrees, I will have no objections." Shantanu eagerly made his way to Dasharaj's village and respectfully presented his proposal. "O Dasharaj, I am Shantanu, king of Hastinapur. I have come to ask for your daughter Satyavati's hand in marriage. It would be an honor to make her my queen." Dasharaj welcomed Shantanu with folded hands, showing great respect to the mighty king. "O king, it is a great privilege to hear your proposal. However, I have a concern that prevents me from agreeing to this marriage." Shantanu, puzzled, asked, "What troubles you, O Dashraj? Speak freely. I will do everything in my power to resolve your concerns." Dasharaj hesitated before replying, "You have already declared Prince Devavrata as the crown prince of Hastinapur. He is a noble and deserving heir. But if you marry my daughter, what will happen to her children? They will have no claim to the throne, overshadowed by the greatness of Devavrata. I cannot allow my daughter's son to be left without a role in the kingdom." Shantanu was stunned. Devavrata was his firstborn, his pride, and his rightful successor. The thought of denying him his inheritance was unimaginable. With a heavy heart, the king replied, "That is impossible. I cannot make, O Dashraj. Devavrata is my eldest son and the future of Hastinapur. To deny him his right would be unjust." Dasharaj bowed respectfully and said, "Then forgive me, O king. I cannot allow this marriage." Shantanu returned to the palace in sorrow. The pain of his unfulfilled love weighed heavily on him. On his once joyful demeanor turned somber. Devavrata, ever observant and devoted, noticed his father's sadness and sought to uncover the cause. After speaking with ministers and the royal charioteer, Devavrata learned the truth about his father's longing for Satyavati and the conditions set by her father. Devavrata was deeply moved by his father's plight. He resolved to bring happiness back to Shantanu's life, no matter the cost. Without informing his father, Devavrata mounted his chariot and rode to Dasharaj's village. Meeting the fisherman king, he said respectfully, "O Dasharaj, I have heard that you declined my father's proposal. Tell me, what can I do to make this marriage possible?" Dasaraj replied cautiously, Prince Devavrata, you are a mighty warrior and the rightful heir to the throne of Hastinapur. But my concern lies with the future of my daughter's children. How can they ever hope to inherit the throne while you stand as the crown prince? Devavrata, determined to secure his father's happiness, replied, If that is your concern, then hear my vow. I, Devavrata, son of Shantanu, swear that I will renounce my claim to the throne of Hastinapur. Satyavati's sons shall inherit the kingdom after my father. Dasharaj, though impressed by Devavrata's selflessness, remained hesitant. But what about your future children, O Prince? They may one day challenge my grandson's claim and bring conflict to the kingdom. Hearing this, Devavrata made a vow so powerful that it shook the heavens. I swear before the gods and all who witness this moment that I shall never marry. I will remain celibate for the rest of my life, and I shall have no children to challenge the heirs of Satyavati. At that moment, the skies thundered, and the gods themselves showered flowers upon Devavrata. From the heavens they chanted, Bhishma, Bhishma, in awe of his selfless sacrifice. The name Bhishma means one who undertakes a terrible vow. And from that day onward, Devavrata was known as Bhishma. When Shantanu learned of Bhishma's woe, he was overwhelmed with grief and gratitude. My son, he said, how could you give up so much for my happiness? Your sacrifice is beyond measure. Bhishma, ever loyal, replied, Father, your happiness means more to me than anything else. I would gladly give my life to see you smile. This woe is but a small price to pay. Moved by Bhishma's devotion, Shantanu blessed him with a rare boon. For your unparalleled sacrifice, I grant you the power to choose the time of your death. No one shall be able to take your life unless you yourself wish it. Thus, Bhishma became nearly immortal, a warrior bound by his vow, yet blessed with the power to decide his own fate. And so, Devavrata became Bhishma, the invincible warrior whose loyalty and sacrifice would shape the destiny of Kuru Dynasty. But Bhishma's story is far from over. How will this terrible woe affect the future of Hastinapur? What challenges lie ahead for the mighty Bhishma? Stay tuned for the next episode of our Mahabharata series, where we continue to unravel the epic tale of duty, love, and sacrifice. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to EvoFlow. See you in the next chapter of this legendary saga.